Obviously, we'll have an opportunity to learn a lot when we watch that film because I just felt like didn't play very well. The difference in the game was the free throws. We made 30 out of 35 free throws. In particular, in the second half, I thought our aggression to attack the paint led to some free throw opportunities, and give our guys credit. They stepped up and made them. Obviously, other than that area, I'll have to look at the film, but I don't think we won in any other area. Defensively, I thought we weren't very good. I thought our rebounding was terrible. I thought the pace of which we played with offensively was not very good. We didn't take care of the ball in the first half with 9. We did a little bit better job of that in the second half, only turning it over 3 times. But just did not like our emotional, mental, and physical engagement today at all. It's not certainly up to my standard or our standard. That part's disappointing, but we'll get a chance to learn from it. Obviously, it's February, so that's a big concern I have right now is, our guys got to continue to stay humble and hungry and engaged and, disappointed that we didn't play with enough toughness and force today. Give Northern Illinois credit because I thought Kent played really well the other day against them, and they've been in town for a few days, and I told Coach this after the game. I thought they played with a lot of toughness and a lot of force and a lot of energy, especially on the backboard. So give those kids a lot of credit. I thought Cochran was the best player in the game today, all things considered, with 13 rebounds, 20-plus points, 7 assists, just was involved in a lot of plays for them offensively and defensively, and thought he really was terrific today for Northern.
First half, it seems like you had, and mind you, the game overall was, but the first half, it really looked like you had for lack of a better term, a defensive hangover from this past weekend. Did I see that wrong or no?
Well, I don't know if it's a hangover, George, necessarily. We didn't play great defensively in Oxford. We didn't play great defensively today. I don't know if we can attribute Oxford as the reason to why we didn't do it as well as we needed to do it today. Every game is different. Obviously, I don't like the pattern of having 2 games in a row where we didn't defend very well in either of the 2 games. And, I think obviously your ability to defend and rebound and take care of the ball are things that have got to be pretty steadfast and consistent. And right now today, 2 of those 3 areas were not good enough. So we, like I said, fortunately for us, we were able to win the game. And we'll take a look at the film pretty intensively tomorrow. But, we can talk through it again, and we will, and we'll show them the clips as we always do because we want to learn from every game that we play, regardless of what happens or regardless of circumstance. But at the end of the day, the guys got to do it. It's February. They know what they're supposed to be doing and what type of mental, physical, and emotional engagements involved to be able to play at a high level, and we didn't do that today. The other day in Oxford, I thought it was more details, but we had tremendous energy, and I thought we played with a lot of force. Today, I didn't think our details were very good either, and then on top of that, our force and the effort that's required to play defense at a high level was subpar. And it really started with our first group. Our first group, the first possession, we know how good they are at rebounding the ball. They're top 50 in the nation. It's been the emphasis for 2 days. And on the first shot, we don't get a block out done, and they get the offensive rebound back and put it in. That's not the way you want to start a game when that's been the emphasis for 2 days leading up to the game. So we didn't have it today. We weren't great, and we got to try to figure out how to play a heck of a lot better here moving forward.
They really hurt you on the offensive glass. I think it was close to 1 point for each offensive board.
Yeah, they were terrific on the glass, especially Cochran. I don't know how many. I've got it right here, George. He had 8 of their 18 offensive rebounds by himself. He was terrific. And again, I thought all things considered, if you include defense, rebounding, playmaking, shot making, Cochran was clearly the best player in the game today on either team.
You got beat in the paint by 20 points. I don't know how to describe the game other than say it was sloppy. It's and I'm not trying to be insulting by saying that. It's just it was uncharacteristic.
Well, you say that. I mean, defensively, obviously, we've been porous in the last 2 games, so we talked about that. There's a pattern there. I don't know how much of it was. We had 12. In the first half, I thought we were really sloppy with the ball offensively. We had 9 turnovers. I did not think we read the game very well. But I think a lot of that goes back to mindset. You've got to be, and your willingness to put your body in place physically, your emotional state, your energy level, your mental focus. Our guys have shown that they're capable of doing it, but I'm tired of using the word capability. Really good teams do it consistently, and obviously we're not doing that right now, so we've got to be a lot better.
What did you say at halftime? Was that, in essence, was that it?
Yeah, I mean, I just told them that they were the tougher team in the first half. We're very fortunate to be down just 2 possessions. There's a lot of time left in the game, and we needed to play with more toughness, but sometimes and reset it. And I echoed that at halftime. Hey guys, we're good. I'm hearing that in the huddles. I'm hearing that as guys are coming off the floor at timeouts, and I love the positivity. And certainly better than negativity. But at the end of the day, you're only good if you change your behavior. If we continue to not block out, if we continue to not close out to shooters, if we continue to, bust different things defensively, then we're not good. So I don't want any Pollyanna positivity. I appreciate the positivity, but we need to see some change in behavior, play with a little bit more toughness and a little bit more detail. I think we did that at times in the second half, but just not consistently enough, and we certainly haven't played the defensive end consistently enough in the last 2 games.
You said you were going to look at what you can take from this game. Any instant view of what can be taken from this game going forward?
Well, obviously, we'll take a look at it and see how much of it is, execution related, how much of it is energy effort related. We'll own everything about it. We'll hold guys accountable because that's what we do. Our guys want to be good. Today, we just did not do the things that you need to do consistently well to play well. And, we've got to figure out right now why, especially on the defensive end. Offensively, obviously, we were a lot better in the second half.
You feel fortunate to get out with a W in this one. Christian said he'd rather learn from a win than learn from a loss.
Yeah, if you have the right mindset. If the guys are humble, they need to understand, and I've said this numerous times, I do think we have a team that's good enough on any given night to beat any team in this league, home or away. I also think we've proven that we have a team that when we're not locked in emotionally, mentally, and physically, we can lose on any given night to any team in this league, home or away. So a lot of that has to be, they have to decide between their ears to have some humility and to be hungry to grow and to learn and be better. If they think that winning's going to be a deodorant, then obviously they're going to learn the hard way here at some point, and sometimes you get beat. I think of, I felt like, honestly, and this is, we played way better the first time we played them in DeKalb than what we did today. It's not even close. But we lost. And sometimes this is what people and society doesn't want to hear. Then today I thought we played worse than we played in game 1, but we won. So does that make it okay? Not in high-level stuff that people do. If you're going to be great at anything, you've got to have standards that sit aside and alone regardless of outcome. And I said the first game when we lost to Northern, they played really well, and I thought we did a lot of really good things. Today, I thought they played well, and I thought we did a lot of poor things today. Didn't play as well as we did in game 1. Fortunately for us, we got a better outcome than the first one, but, our job as coaches, I think, and mentors and teachers is to help these guys understand that there's a standard in place and that people that do things with excellence have a standard when it comes to their effort, when it comes to their focus, when it comes to their execution. That's high-level stuff if you want to do this at a high level. And so those are the things we'll be talking about here over the next couple days. But, if we lack humility, then at some point, you've heard me say it, George, we'll pee on the electric fence, and it's not going to feel very good. So we got to learn.